Hey, what's going on, guys? It's MamaBearPlays back with another video of MamaBearPlays. And today we are changing our title for now because we, as you can see, are not on GRMPixelmon. And here is why. I told you in my previous video that there was going to be some news to this news and an update and some things changing on the server. And well, here's our news. The entire server is changing. That's right, it is updating to 5.0.3 to the latest version of Pixelmon. And the current Pixelmon is being wiped. Pokemon, money, land, all gone for this update. So this means that our Johto series is coming to a short but abrupt end because I no longer feel like continuing, considering it's all going to be gone Friday. But this means that there's going to be a fresh start, a clean slate. We're all going to be starting over. Regions are going to be gone, and some things are going to change, like in that aspect. So videos will change. They will change a lot. Not sure exactly what it's going to entail and what new things are going to be, done about it, and how, if they're going to be gyms or anything. But, we'll all learn that together. We'll all take the tours and learn together. The only thing that is staying in this update is Pokemon Island, the spawn. The spawn area is what's not going to change. Pokemon Island, Pixelmon Island is a big hit, so it's not going to change. So that is the update. Our videos, our Johto series is ending. And we have moved from Pixelmon to Skyblock until Friday. This Friday, if it's updated and it's all updated, and we can get on Pixelmon, then we will go to that server. But for now, we're going to play on Skyblock. And as you can see in my right hand of my screen, I believe you can see the GRMCloud, and that is the server we're playing on. We're still playing on GRM. So let's get started, and we're going to show you a little bit around spawn. We're going to show you this area because, well, that's all I have to do, and then we'll show you my island. But yeah. That is our update. So I'm sorry to those who wanted to see me go through everything, but I don't feel right about continuing on, and I don't think I can make it through by Friday, so we're just going to end it there. And it's going to be ended at our failed attempt in Mahogany Town. But just know, I have completed on my own without Egg Block series numerous times, E4, all gyms, everything on that server. So here we are on Skyblock, and here is your welcome stuff and stuff, all that, all your vote chests and stuff, and it's, fairly similar to Pixelmon. It's just got mobs and stuff in PvP, and it's got a shop, and the shop has some different things than of course Pixelmon, because of course this is a, basically a vanilla server. It's just with Skyblock. That's all Skyblock really is to me. It's a vanilla server. Not too much special to it, really. Because like here, you see we have our auction house, which is just like the one I showed you on Pixelmon. Same commands, all of that. Here is, instead of automatically getting money once a day, you click on here, and this is where you get your money. And there's a dungeon, which I don't really go in. Our vote chest, bartender, which is just like the one on Pixelmon. Of course, your donation chests and your event chests and all that. But back here, we have our PvP area, and we have our community enchant table. So this server does actually have a community enchant table. And you can play up to versions 1.10, on launchers 1.10 and all that. And here's an example for your chest shops, because yes, you can sell stuff on here too. And you see my balance is not very much because I'm working on building my island, and you'll see what I mean. I will show you all. Now these are all the commands that you can get that are used, that are possible. You can go to other people's islands and tour. Here is a mock-up of a cobble generator, although I do recommend you make an auto cobble generator. Sorry for that little stumble. And then here's our PvP. I'm not going to go down in it. I mean, there's only 3 people on right now, and I think they're both probably AFK. So, you know what? Actually, let's go. Let's go. Now you see, here it is, PvP. I think keep inventory is on so you don't lose stuff in here, but I'm not 100% positive on that one. Because honestly, I don't play here that much. Of course, I obviously do not play here that much. So we're going to have to go back to spawn to get back up. So bear with me for a second because it takes a few seconds. It's not instant like on Pixelmon. Which, you know, I don't know why that is either. I kind of don't like it, but it is what it is. And over here to the left, we have mobs, which if you run all the way down here. Let's run all the way down here. You will find mobs. You'll find farm mobs. You'll find pigs, cows, and chickens. And over here, you have nothing. You don't have anything around on the other side. But you just have these. And if it's, you know, it's just quick little stuff you can do for levels. Because you do level up and stuff. And there's MC and MMO here too, so you can have swords. Swords levels is kind of important on here. You know, kind of like maybe mining or farming is important. I mean, it's also important here, but swords is definitely important, especially if you're a PvP player. It'll come in handy. And we'll show you around down. We're not going to show you all around down below because that is going to take a lot longer than I want to take for this video. But across this way we have our shop, and we'll show you a little bit about it because it is quite a bit different than the GUI shop of Pixelmon. And so here we are. Here's our shop. Now this is a head shop. What you sell here is that when you're fighting mobs and things, they'll drop heads, and they have an amount attached to them, and you can put them in here, sell them, and they'll give you the amount back in money. And of course, here's your typical shop and shop. There's only some things that are different, like this. You can buy hoppers, you can buy beacons, XP bottles, you know, these things you can buy in Pixelmon. These things you cannot buy. Yes, lava is available. So if you wanted lava before, Skyblock is your server. And you know, all this stuff. And over here, it's just your normal drop, you know, all your selling stuff. You can sell all this stuff and your dye stuff. But here's a special thing. Look, a sign that says spawners. If you drop below, you can look up here. Look, potions, and spawners. Yes, spawners are important in Skyblock. If you are not familiar, you know, they come in handy, especially when you want those levels. You can grind and grind off of these people. You know, mobs. I shouldn't say people because they aren't people, but they are mobs. And here's something cool about this. If you play the updated versions, because I think it could run below 1.10 as well. I'm not really sure, but if that's the possibility, but I'm not sure. But this is a head shop. You can buy heads, you can buy decorations. This is the head shop. It is very much different than the one on Pixelmon. You can buy Pokemon heads, you can buy game heads, and all kinds of stuff. I actually like this a lot. I'm going to use it in decorating my house when I, you know, want to actually decorate it. I don't really decorate here either because I don't have much of a use for inside yet until I want to build something like an enchant area. So I don't have to use community enchant if I don't want to, but that takes quite a bit of materials and quite a bit of money. You know, things cost quite a bit differently on here, of course. And that's spawn. Now below here is your other PvP area. This is where your events happen. Down here is where your events happen, like crate events. Crates will spawn every so often, and they spawn down there. You can spawn legendary mobs down there and all that stuff. If you're familiar with factions, our previous factions server that no longer exists, then you are very much familiar with how below the spawn works. So now let's quickly go to my island, and how you get there is you type island to get back to your island. And as you see here, I've built a house too. It's a medieval style house. And look, we even updated our texture pack. I use Chroma Hills. I've been using Chroma Hills for a long time now. Someone suggested it to me. And in the updated versions of Minecraft I play, I use this when it won't lag me, you know, so much. And look, black glass has etching to it. It has etching. I'm excited. I love it. I love this house. I love this build. I'm even considering doing a tutorial on this house. It is actually very simple to build, but it, you know, something for a video. I will probably do this as a tutorial. And here we have our cobble gen, and as I said, I recommended you build a automatic cobble gen, and this one is mine, and it gives you 13 by 13 square of stuff, and yes, it will generate ore blocks, so that's cool. And here's how we power it with our redstone and repeaters. Yes, for those of you on Pixelmon and watching this, repeaters work on here, as they do not or did not in Pixelmon. I'm not sure if they're going to, you know. I'm not sure if Gravy can disable them now. I kind of hope he doesn't. I hope he can't, because I would like them. I do like them. I do know that they are very useful. And money's going to work probably a little differently on the server now, because not everything is available like it was before. So we'll see how that goes. But this build, this setup was from a YouTube video. I will find and see if I can credit the YouTuber who built this, because it is simple. It did not take a lot of materials, and you do not have to make this come up this way. If you just want the single row that comes out this way, because that's the way it starts out, do that. I did that before the reset on Skyblock a few days ago. So it's all cool. This is all I really have up here, and this will be my auto smelt, as you saw in my Pixelmon videos, my Pixelmon tour of my island. It's going to be the exact same setup. I might shrink it down a little, because apparently you can only have a certain amount of hoppers. What's that all about, Gravy? Huh? What's that about? Tell me, because hoppers are very useful in here. And if you go down here, you take a turn to the right on my island. This I've just been working on. This has recently been worked on. This is where now we can fly. We can fly on here. Actually, I think anyone can fly, but I'm not sure about that one either. And you can tell I'm probably not too familiar with the commands people have on here, because I don't play that much. I just decided to, because it seems like I'm needed on here at the time. And well, Pixelmon, there's no point in playing on right now. But this is where I'm gonna have all my farm animal mobs. I'll buy the spawners, I'll buy the chicken, cow, and pig spawners, and the sheep spawners for this. And up here, you can see I built it double. It's double the block for horses. Yes, I will keep horses, because I do love horses. And over here, if you see that there are 3 presents hanging around, and they each, if you can get out to them, have a chest in them with stuff in it. But this one in specific, I turned into a mob grinder. Now, I don't have the money right now to buy the spawners, the mob spawners. As you see, most of them are 50,000 to 100,000. I don't have the money for that, obviously, because I'm building this island, and it's taken all my money. Because earlier I had 30,000, and as you see, I have 254 because I bought all of this dirt, and I've bought all this wood just to be able to start building around. And if you see, if you come back here, I've started building another way down here. And this back side, as you see, I have a back door. The back door will lead to our farming area on this side. And this side, that present I may take down and may not take down. I haven't quite figured that out. But this side, and will drop down like the rest. The other 2 sides will be for our villagers. Yep, that's right. It'll be villagers, because you need villagers on here. And I'll build them little farms and stuff and all that too. And as you see, a crate event just started, and we'll drop in and we'll show you that for a minute. And this side will probably be just random ore blocks. Probably make diamond blocks and things like that. And maybe make our beacon pyramid, and I'll power it with diamonds, because I'd rather power it with diamonds. Well, let's go ahead and go back to spawn for this, and we'll drop into that area and we'll show you a little bit. I would get this, and I did not empty my stuff, so hang on. Let's hope it doesn't end before I empty my stuff, because I added a bunch of chests for this reason. And it's gonna be a quick empty because I don't have a lot in here. It caught me in the middle of building my fencing area, and I was about to spawn in a mushroom. Yes, there are mushrooms because there are challenges on here you can do, and all you have to do to see what they are is do /C or /challenge if you prefer. The /C is faster. So now we're dropping in, and see, look, legendary crate. Click it, there it is. Now this is very much like what's on Pixelmon. If you've been on Pixelmon long enough, you know that there are crate events. Same thing, same concept, different stuff. Because obviously you don't really need armor for Pixelmon. You really don't. And we can't get on top of it, so there it is. It won't open. Now, I don't need this or that, so we'll drop out the useless stuff. And I'm sorry if you're watching this video and you actually play that and you don't think it's useless, but I do. Gold armor, even enchanted legendary is still gold. And since I already have armor for diamond stuff, I have a ton of armor, and I'm even in the process of making my own custom armor. I'm not going to keep it. But for now, we'll go around because the other two players aren't playing right now. So we're going to take advantage. Yes, we will take advantage. I'm more than happy to take advantage of these things, believe me. If I could be flying around here right now, I probably would. Sorry, Gravy, but yes, I would. Because obviously it would go a lot faster, much faster, because you can't even run in here. That's one thing I don't like about here. You can't really run down here. It's kind of impossible. And we're gonna get rid of the oak sapling because I have a couple of those. And later on, pumpkins, they come in handy for stuff, money. You need seeds for one of the challenges. You need, I think 64 pumpkin seeds and 64 melon seeds. And melon seeds are easier to get than pumpkins, but we're going to hold on to the pumpkins because I actually need to build a farm for it, and that's going to be where I showed you, dropping down to the back side of my house. Now, I know this video might be a little boring for those who play Pixelmon. I really hope it's not. I actually really hope it interests you in trying out the Skyblock server, because all you need is the regular Minecraft launcher really to run it, and it's fun. It's a challenge because of all the challenges and the fact that you're building on an island, and you actually do get a fairly good start, on the island. You get a tree house that you can either tear down or use. Personally, I tear it down. As you see, there's no tree house because I actually used the wood to build my own house, along with a couple other woods, and we're gonna get rid of the. There's no enchant, so right now I'm gonna get rid of the bow. We'll build our own custom bow later if I decide to use one. Personally, I like swords better. Of course, if you have infinity on your bow, that is going to be a lot better. But right now, I don't have a book with infinity on it, and I don't see the point of a legendary bow with no enchants. I really don't. And you see, this is pretty well built down here, and I don't know. I don't think honestly Gravy built it himself. Maybe he did. I have no idea. You might comment in the section below, in the comments below, and tell me whether it is or isn't. And we don't need a poppy or a bowl. I don't know what the heck a bowl is doing in there, but it is. I don't need a hoe yet. I don't have a farm yet. And mine's better. And I have a bunch on sale on AH that I'm not using, and I'm not going to use all my stuff for that. Oh, look, we got a vote key. That's actually one of the best things we've gotten in there. And we've got some grapples in there. And they're not enchanted, so they're not really god apples, really, but they're still there. And got a couple ocelot eggs and squid eggs, so that'll help out later, especially when I want to turn some sheep black. And we might end up getting rid of some of this wool because I have a bunch of this wool already. And we're going to be buying a sheep spawner. That'll probably be one of the first things we buy is a sheep spawner, because one of the challenges is to get a bunch of 8, I think, of each color of wool. And the dye will come in handy, and we'll do this all later. No, you probably won't get all of these chests. 60 is a lot for one person. And we don't, do we have, oh, we do have swiftness. Okay, there we go. This should help. Yes, make splash of swift potions for this, because it will help a lot. Now on here I have the hero rank, just like on Pixelmon. I have the Baron rank, so I actually have feed, and I don't know the specifics on which rank that one comes with, but again, you know, if you're buying the ranks, some are worth, you know, if you think it's worth it, buy the more expensive one, because in the end it probably will be worth it. You get more commands, you get more out of your kits, you get, you know, I did my kits this week and I got 2.5 stacks of diamonds maybe, and I like it. I like it a lot. I don't need a fishing rod. There's one in one of those, and you see we got a hopper that I need. I need a hopper, and I don't feel like paying 5,000 from the shop for one. I really don't. It's kind of, I just don't like the prices. So we're gonna wait, because I already have somewhat of a set up for smelting stuff. And I don't need coal. I already have a bunch of that too. And the ore blocks, the actual blocks of stuff, I'll probably end up selling to the shop for money, because I don't have any money. And you know, when you're building and you're starting out, it's okay to run a deficit of stuff, you know. It's not really, you know, it's not all that bad to run a deficit while you're building. And people find out in this Pixelmon update that you're probably going to beat me out of money for a while, because I'll be building, and that is the way I do it. I would rather have no money and be building than having all the money in the server. You know, people really do seem to think that I'm all about money. They really do. And I'm not. It's just the one thing I enjoy doing on the server. And I'm highly frugal, of course. And some of these potions I'm not going to keep, because I don't want them either. The Sonus potions, I see a lot of these potions we can make. We can make ourselves, and we can make them better than what is put in these. We can make them last for 8 minutes rather than 3. And so yeah. And I'm not really a PvPer, as I said. I'm not really a PvPer, so a lot of these potions I don't really need. So if you're watching this and you play for Skyblock and you want potions, just ask. I'm happy to give them. I really, really am. That's that poppy. We've gone in a circle. But as you see, I really just want stuff. I want stuff I can sell, stuff I can use. And I wish the one thing that we could get that I could use is dirt. Obviously, you see on my island, I need a lot of dirt. And there was nothing inside my house to show you. So if you're wondering why I didn't go in there, there's nothing. It's 3 floors of nothingness right now. Because I don't like moving into my houses and stuff until I have stuff I want to move in. I don't need a bowl. I don't need food. With feed, food is not pertinent. You can sell it, but you can get the cows and stuff anytime you want. So you don't really need it. And you know what? I don't want all these potions either. We'll keep the XP potions, because I can actually sell those to people on here, because I'm old-fashioned. I'd rather earn the levels most of the time. And we have obsidian, which I don't know if obsidian is really useful. And there it goes. It ended. We ended up getting all but 17 of the crates, so we actually did okay. We did okay, and we kept this down by getting rid of all the stuff we did not need. And see, we still don't need that. And see, we'll show you inside the vent chest real quick, and the vote crate, because it is different. It is a lot different than the Pixelmon vote chest. It has some of the same things, but the reward, some of the other rewards, like the money, that's the same. You get 3, 5, or 7.5 thousand as some of the money, but the rest of the stuff is geared towards Skyblock. So you have the blocks, you have the kit wool, which could actually come in handy when you're doing that challenge, and then you have your blocks, your ore blocks, your actual blocks. And then you have spawners. If you're lucky, you'll get a spawner. And see, a wolf spawner, if I had a wolf spawner, I'd be putting this inside of my animal pens, my farm animal pens, so they could be kept safe. And these would come in handy, so I wouldn't have to spend the 35,000, you know, wait for the 35,000. We'll go ahead and we'll use this key just to see what we get. Normally before, when I was playing on Skyblock, when it was still attached to Pixelmon, I would just go in, sell the keys, trade the money for money on the other server, because it was a good way to do it. It was a good way to go about it. Trade what money you have on Skyblock for people who play on less on Pixelmon, but enough to where they had money. Trade it. That was easy. That was easy money, believe it or not, just easy money. Now here's our the event chest for this, and here you get money still, and you still get the effects of, you know, the beer parties, the wines, the shots. But here you have your kits, and they're quite a bit different, definitely quite a bit different, a lot different than the ones on Pixelmon. And then you have grass box, yes, grass box. That would be my thing. And you have GRM key. You have your zombies, you have all your spawners here, except for what it looks like Blaze and Enderman, maybe? Yeah, might be missing one, but Blaze and Enderman are definitely missing. And then you have a bunch of your blocks and Hopper. One Hopper? Come on, Gravy, give 2 Hoppers. Now, see, here's your GRM chest. Now this is the one you buy. This is the one you buy with in real life money. And on here, you can actually buy the keys. See, on Pixelmon, because Gravy was already, I assume, contemplating the update before he told anyone, he took out the ability to buy the keys. And I couldn't show you, you know, I couldn't test them for you. And I was going to in a video. But here you go. You can look, more money. Money. And the bigger, you get half a stacks of the blocks. You get the kits. Here too, a legendary event summoner. Now I don't know how useful this one is, because I believe anyone can fight this thing during when you summon it. So I don't know how useful that is. And a point booster. This might be for your levels when you fight things. I'll show you that real quick too. And then of course spawners. And see, here's your Enderman spawner and a Blaze spawner. Oh, an Iron Golem spawner. Now that's not, I don't think that's in that shop. And you get a beacon, of course. And you need a beacon, actually. You need a beacon. And I don't think you can spawn a wither skeleton anymore to get the nether star for it. I'm not exactly sure, because we're not spawners in the nether. But that's what you get. That's what you get, okay? I spread this video out for you, and I showed you about Skyblock. I showed you my island, and I showed you all that. And then there's not really much other stuff I could show you right now. I can't. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore for videos right now. So if it waits a few days, if it waits until Monday for videos, or Sunday, you know, whatever day that is for you, because I typically record on Sundays, starting the new week of recording. But we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll do build tutorials while I wait for Pixelmon to be updated. Maybe I'll build around here for you. I don't know. It might totally bore you, but we'll figure something out. We'll figure it out. So until I decide what to record, what I'm going to record, because I don't know if I could record something fun enough on Skyblock, but we might give it a shot. We'll see. So until then, we'll see you next time on MamaBearPlays Minecraft. For now, it is just Minecraft. So, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want, and we'll see you next time.